Okay, everybody, this is Kenneth on Changing Times. Right there is a house. It's a two-room house. Right there is a two-room house. That's just a little old nothing. There is a two-room house. I was born when I was a baby. I lived in that house for 2 years. I was born in 54. So that house is where I lived till I was 2 years old. So sometime in 56 or 57, we lived there for 2 years. I was born in 54. And after that, Dr. Howard, he was a doctor up the valley, and he built a house. And there's the road, the back road going up. I used to live right up there on top of that hill. Back just a little bit, you can't see it from here. But back just a little bit, right, if I can get my finger, right, there's the road, top of the hill right there. On the right, just a little piece, my house, where I was raised, was right back there. I was raised right over there. Dr. Palestine Thomas Howard built that house for my daddy. It was a brick house, and he gave it to my daddy, and it was a brick house. And probably built it in 1957. And I was raised there in that house. And so that's a short story of my brief, almost 69 years ago. Right at 69 years ago. But right there is the little two-room house. Let me walk right over here. Right there is a little two-room house where I lived. It had a bedroom and living room was all in one room. It had a fireplace. And this end here, where you see the window right there, was the kitchen. So it was a two-room house with a kitchen and a bedroom. And the bedroom was also the living room, okay? So that was back in 1954. That house may have been built way before 1954. So anyhow, folks, that's just a brief thing of where I was raised. This is up the valley in a place called Fincastle. Fincastle, which is near La Follette, Campbell County. So that's it, folks. When I was a kid, I used to ride my bicycle all the way down to the creek. Down here is a creek in the bottom. And believe it or not, back then I was able to ride my bicycle back to the top of that hill. Anyway, I did that. And the reason I did that is because if you come up here where I'm standing now, my pawpaw and grandmother, my granny and pawpaw lived right here in this house. That's where they lived, and I came up to visit when I was a kid and spent the night with them. So anyway, I'm coming back to the right. I'm looking down the hill and come over to the right just a little, and there is the little two-room house. Anyway, just a short story, everybody. Just a short story. And by the way, I don't know, this is me. Okay, that's me. Okay, and by the way, there is a restaurant up on top of that hill. So there's a bright light shining right there. That's the sun reflecting off of the restaurant's windows. And I know it's not going to show up good on my phone. But that up there was not there when I was a kid. It was not there. That was called McLeod's Mountain. McLeod Mountain. When I was a kid, nothing was up there. I have climbed that mountain. I've rode a motorcycle, a trail bike up there one time. And that mountain is more or less straight up. So anyway, I was raised here. The mountain goes way on toward Kentucky. So to that direction is toward Kentucky, Middlesboro, and across the mountains, Kentucky. And all the way back that way the mountain runs. So anyway, folks, that's all. Short story, I know. But I just thought I'd share that where I was raised. 2 years old, 1954, we moved into that 2-room house in 1954. Here's about the best I can get. It's very small. 2-room house, I'm gonna guess it's probably 25, 30 foot long and probably 16 foot wide. And that's about the size of it. It's probably, I'm just guessing, it's probably 16 or 18 by 26 or maybe even 30. That's all. Thanks for joining my little video. Subscribe and share if you want to, and I'll try to make some more. This was made in, let me look at my watch, March the 24th, 2023, everybody. Have a good day. Keep on keeping on.